This was me before. This is me now. I lost about 160 pounds so far in about a little over 2 years. I was big. I mean, when I first saw Dr. Schwartz, I was at about 440. So I was big. Yeah. I've got numerous heart problems, besides the fact that my wife says I don't have one. But I have a couple stints in, and so it was, like I said, either die or lose weight. So did the lap band. It was fantastic. I've had dentist appointments worse than that. I feel great. Yeah. Since my wife's not in the room, I could say it's the greatest thing I ever did. If she was here, I'd have to say it was the second greatest thing I ever did. So I can eat anything I want. Just can't eat 3 pieces of pizza now. You know, I can eat 3/4 of a piece of pizza, but I can still eat anything I want. I'm back to doing all the things I was doing before I was heavy and stopped doing them. Yeah. They did the surgery. I was home that day, missed very little work, and I mean, it wasn't hard at all. You have to think about what you eat. Every month or so, they'll come in and they'll put, there's a small port sort of under your stomach muscle here, and you know, they do this 100 times a day, so they know right where it is and they know how to do it. And we'll just go in. I go in up and see them about every month, depending upon how much weight I've lost. They'll go in and they'll either fill it, or sometimes they'll take some out. But it's, you know, it's like getting your car washed. You're in, you're out. They have great support. For I don't know, the first 6 or 9 months, we would go to the group meetings and things like that. But I'm pretty focused. So I noticed I was focused on all the other things in my life, running successful business, having a semi-successful marriage, depending upon whether you're talking to my wife or not. All of those things. And the one thing I wasn't focused on was myself. Well, the freedom now that I have, because like I say, you know, I lost one normal person, right? So everything is different. You know, I can get in a mid-sized car now when I rent. You know, I can fly in a coach seat. Although don't tell my boss that, because I tell him I have to have first class. Everything is different. I mean, everything in your life is different when you lose weight. I would say that if you don't at least look at it, then you're doomed to do the exact same thing you've always done. I ate cabbage for 2 weeks, right? Because there's some ridiculous diet that's the cabbage diet, right? And so you lose weight. Of course you lose weight because you're eating cabbage, for crying out loud, okay? So you lose weight and you think, oh, that's working. And then the first cookie you have, you gain it all back. So you keep doing that. This changes your life, because I have to think about everything I eat when I eat it. I mean, I can't go order 2 slices of pizza, right? The good thing about that is you think to yourself, do I really need 2 slices of pizza? No, because one of them is going to be wasted anyway. I'm a cheap date. So, you know, because you order the kiddie portions. You can get mac and cheese on the kiddie menu. You can't get it on the regular menu. So that works out for me. But before I had the band, my aha moment was literally, and I mean, I kind of cavalier about it. The cardiologist said to me, you're either going to do something or you're going to die. I mean, there was no, this is the course of action. He's like, dude, you're going to die. And I've known him for a long time. He's friends of our family and everything. When he said it, I thought, yeah, it's time to do something. The aha moment after the band was, I'm not a big shopper, right? I don't buy stuff, right? I mean, literally, that doesn't really appeal to me. But I had taken my suits to the tailor so many times, he finally said, we can't make these any smaller. And I thought, oh, that's weird, right? So when I went, I brought the old suits in because there was, I don't know, some trade-in or something. And the guy asked me where I got the suits. I said, they're mine. And the guy said, these can't be your suits. Then I realized it, right? That picture, right? When I look at it now, I think, well, yeah, I did lose some weight. But when you really look at them side by side, it's amazing. That aha moment is like now, you know, 3 or 4 suits that are normal size.